Hello, everyone. This is Mohamad Bittar, a rheumatologist at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis and a member of Young-GRAPPA. I'm very happy to be chatting today with one of our senior GRAPPA experts, Dr. Alexis Ogdie. Dr. Ogdie is an associate professor of medicine and epidemiology at the University of Pennsylvania Perelman School of Medicine. She is also deputy director of the Center for Clinical Epidemiology and Biostatistics and director of the Penn Psoriatic Arthritis and Spondyloarthritis program. Dr. Ogdie's research program focuses on pharmacoepidemiology and observational studies of psoriatic arthritis. The mission of Dr. Ogdie's research program is to improve outcomes in psoriatic arthritis by accelerating diagnosis, increasing the focus on meaningful patient-centered outcomes, and developing and advancing methods for precision medicine. Welcome and thank you, Dr. Ogdie, for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you. I would like to start by asking about your journey with GRAPPA. When did you join? What was your initial role? How did that evolve with time? I'm pretty sure this will inspire a lot of junior members.
Oh, thank you. Well, I first joined in 2010. I was an instructor, so I just finished my fellowship, and I attended the meeting with Joel Gelfand, who was my mentor at my institution at Penn, and is still one of my mentors. He had encouraged me to submit an abstract for the trainee symposium. So I had submitted an abstract that previous April and then came in July in Miami to present the paper. So that was my first kind of role, just a presenter at the trainee symposium. And there I got to meet all kinds of people in the field. And I was really just getting into it at that time. And literally had just started research in psoriatic disease and still getting to know the disease. So it was a great opportunity to learn more about the disease and then meet lots of people. And I actually met Laura Coates that first meeting. She was presenting there and I was like, wow, she's so awesome. So, and she was just a couple of years ahead of me. So it was exciting at the time to meet someone young and have someone to look up to as well. And then I kept attending the meetings and kind of got to know people better and got into some of the committees of like, helping with treatment recommendations or other pieces that I could have a little role in. And sometimes I was just being part of the group and learning from people. And sometimes I was as an author on a paper, for example, or writing up, the report from the meeting. So that was kind of one of the ways I first got involved. And then as we went on, one of the nice things about being a trainee and kind of coming into that role in the trainee symposium, especially now that you have young Grappians, is you get to know each other and then you become each other's support. And so my closest colleagues today are some of the people that I met at GRAPPA in that trainee role. So we were all kind of in the same boat and kind of were able to be peer mentors for each other. So I think I'm really excited for you all to have kind of more formalized organization to be able to have some peer mentoring.
Thank you. Of course, this is very important and very inspirational. And of course, networking is very important between young Grappians and between young GRAPPA and GRAPPA is extremely important, of course.
It is. And actually, that's one of my kind of pieces of advice is for the younger GRAPPA members is kind of make those connections, especially at the meeting in person. It's really helpful to make those connections in person. So you have a face to put with a name, and then establishing just that relationship as mentoring or asking if they have any projects that they need some fellows help on. I think a lot of us have plenty of those opportunities.
Definitely.